Sorry for that. Okay. So hi, right now we're gonna try to configure an InterVLAN routing between a layer 3 switch and two access switches. So that's the basic configuration, basic basic layout or design rather. So we're gonna try to select a multi-layer switch as the distribution layer for switching, and then we can do around two 2960 switches here. How about make it 3? Okay. Okay, so let's connect the devices. Crossover fast Ethernet. I'll just use the gigabit Ethernet instead. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit slow on this because I don't have any I don't have any wait, why is this doesn't have a gigabit Ethernet? There you go. Because I don't have any script in here. Oh, it already ran out of ports. Too bad we can configure it on a packet tracer. We can't add any more ports. That's the standard. I can customize any modules. So, okay, we'll just use fast Ethernet here. Just for demonstration purposes. Fast Ethernet 01. Okay, bring up all the devices. Okay, it's already turned on. Okay, let's add some end user devices. I'll just add a generic desktop here. Generic desktop, and okay, let's just add a laptop. Okay, straight through cable for the end user devices. Fast Ethernet 01. Okay, we're gonna show all port labels. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit slow on here. I'm not a professional tutorial maker. I just try this out. I don't have any script to to start with. So let's try to configure. So right now we're gonna have to assign the IP addresses. Note and so let's put this subnet 10.0.1.0/24, and this is VLAN 30. Sorry, VLAN 10. Okay, let's make that VLAN 10. Then copy, paste, VLAN 20. Okay, VLAN 3 as 30. Okay, let's start. Interface. Switchboard. Let's make these guys trunks and bring those interfaces up. Interface pass it to 0/1. No shut. Switchboard mode trunk. Okay, that's the error message. So you can just input first switchboard trunk encapsulation .1p. The switchboard mode trunk. Okay, that brings the interface up. Okay, so right here, bring the interface up. Interface pass internet 0/1 no shut. Switchboard mode trunk. Okay, that's up. Okay. Okay, let's configure the access interfaces. Interface FA 0/1. interface range. Let's make it up to 24. Okay, notion, switch port mode access. Okay, switch port access. Sorry, we have to define the VLANs first. So VLAN 10. VLAN 10 name, for example, marketing. VLAN 20 name, sales. VLAN 30 name, recruitment. Okay, to show VLAN. Okay, so there it is. However, no assigned ports yet, so we'll have to assign for this switch. Interface range, fast Ethernet 0/1 to 24. Switch port mode, switch port access, VLAN 30. Okay, there you have it. So for this example, I'm sorry that it became longer than I expected, because I did not use VTP, because nowadays a lot of people don't use VTP due to the errors that occur, and then for security measures as well. So create the VLANs, VLAN 10, yeah. Marketing, VLAN 30, and is recruitment. Then assign the interfaces. Interface range, path Ethernet 0/1 to 24. Shut. Switch port access VLAN 20. Okay. And the other switch VLAN 10. Name says name marketing VLAN 30 name interface range fast Ethernet /2 to 24. So in this case, for this switch, because we've used the fast Ethernet 0/1 as trunk, we only configure the fast Ethernet 0/2 to 24 to the access ports. So switch port, no shut, switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN. Okay. Okay, right here, define the interfaces. So right now, let's try to ping So on the multi-layer switch, let's just create first the VLANs. VLAN 10 name sales VLAN 20 name marketing VLAN 30 name sales marketing intern recruitment. Sorry, I don't have any script beside me. Okay, there you have it. And then for the okay, let's just do the DHCP for this so that we can assign IP addresses for the desktops and laptops. Okay. IPD HCP pool VLAN 10 IP network 10.0.1. Zero. Okay, network IP DHCP for VLAN. I'm sorry, we have to configure other things in here. Default router 10.0.1. Enter. DNS server. Okay, let's just not configure this DNS server right now. Okay, default router, and then define the other pool DHCP for VLAN 20 network 10.0.2.0 255.255.255.0 default router 10.0.2.1 IPT DHCP for VLAN 30. Okay, network 10.0.3.0 255.255.255.0 default router 10.0.3.1 exit. Then define DH exclude addresses. You have to exclude the address of the default router so that it will not be assigned to the devices requesting for a DHCP address. 10.0.1.1 0.2.1 3.1. Okay, doesn't work here on the packet tracer. Okay, just show run just to verify. Okay, there it is. It was excluded already. And then let's define the, let's just see if this accepts any address. It has failed. Okay, we'll enable IP routing. Okay, let's try it again. It is still failing. It's still failing. Okay, let's define the switch virtual interfaces. Interface VLAN 10. Okay, that brings it up. Then the IP IP address 10.0.1.1.255.255.255.0. Enter. Okay, the other one, interface VLAN 20, bring it up. By default it's already brought up by the system. So IP address 10.0.2.1.255.255.255.0. Okay, interface VLAN 30. Sorry. Okay, so IP address 10.0.3.1.255.255.255.0. Okay, let's just test it. Okay, there it is. So right now let's check if it's accepting. Okay, it's successful. So as you can see on its subnet, it is correct. So 10.0.1.3, and it didn't acquire the IP of the default gateway. So okay, let's just get the other devices up and running. Let's just acquire the IP addresses. Okay, 10.0.2, it's in a correct subnet. Okay, successful. Okay, okay, successful. So right now, since these devices are, let's just say that they are on a different VLAN. So like for this example, this is on a separate department, which is sales. So let's just try to ping a device from here. So okay, 10.0.1.2. Okay, let's try to ping the device on the same subnet, 10.0.1.3. Okay. And then for the InterVLAN running purposes, let's try to ping 10.0.3.3, which is on a separate department. But usually for the real scenario, real office scenario, some other departments like finance, their devices are not pingable for security purposes. Okay, so right now let's ping 10.0.3.3. Ping 10.0.3.3. Okay, there you go. For this one, let's try to ping a device on the marketing VLAN from the sales VLAN. So 10.0.2.3. Let's ping it from here. Ping 10.0.2.3. 3. Okay, there you have it. So let's just try to ping the switch virtual interface IP config. Okay, let's try to ping 10.0.1. Okay, there you go. This is done. So I'm sorry if it took so long because I have no script beside me. So thanks.